Eladrin usurper? No?
Nope.
32 on the knowledge of Morgana.
He sighs visibly. He pulls up a chair.
I rolled a natural 20 again. That's like my third one out of non-combative rolls.
He pours a glass of wine. Eons ago, before the fabled lands of Lyria sank beneath the blue seas and fire rained down on the enchanters of Parhawk, there was an archmage, an Eladrin archmage named Morgana, who ruled the west from her sapphire throne. She was a cruel and covetous master. She outlawed the practice of magic and methodically hunted down every known grimoire, tome, and scroll from the four corners of the world. Indeed, she wrote her own, and she called them by many names, such as the Breath of Morgana, the Reach of Morgana, the Hand of Morgana, and I can only assume there was one known as the Word of Morgana. In recent years, most of these arcane tomes were hunted down and destroyed, for they contained practices of black arts and witchcraft. When she lived, these works were collected in the forbidden city fortress known as the fabled Black Library, where they were walled off from the eyes of men and gods for all time. But even this was not enough to sate Morgana. Recognizing even the works of divine casters as a threat to her splendor, she raised an army of shambling constructs, masses of worms, roaches, centipedes, and other creatures from the Feywild, masquerading in the form of men, and she razed the temples of this land, casting down their sacred altars and despoiling their artifacts and enslaving their priests. The end came quickly for Morgana. Angered by the Archmage's cruelty and vainglorious pride, the gods laid the Archmage low. For decades, divine plagues, bitter luck, conspiring servitors, and covetous enemies from all sides vexed her. They drowned her castle in a swamp, and there she was slain by adventurers and servants of the gods. The legend holds it that Morgana, her withered form, she summoned the last of her magics and turned herself into the most powerful undead of all, an archlich. But weakened by this ritual, she slumbers for many centuries. Although all these things are legends, of course. I would not tinker in the affairs of Morgana, for she sought to become a god herself. And if what you say is true of the Witch Queen, she may be trying to walk in Morgana's footsteps. And a good start of that would be acquiring the word of Morgana.
Indeed.
It is not here, I assure you.
I would not assume so. I was merely assuming that we would be able to find information and guidance here for our quest.
This Black Library you speak of, where might we be able to find that?
I can barely hear you, Chris. I heard you, but...
The Black Library, where could we find it?
You're either very brave or foolish to want to track down these ruins, for nothing good can come of it, and only evil would walk those halls if they still stand. As I said, her stronghold in the library was drowned in a swamp. You would find this place probably south of the city of Quenesh. The swamp used to be part of a powerful elven stronghold, but no longer. Now it is a place of ruin and decay.
The other thing that concerns us, head librarian, is matters regarding the abyssal plane. Let's put it lightly. We over the lands near Sarmaneth, we stumbled upon a tower that was in ruin, but within it seemed to be a portal leading into such plains. And upon gazing into it, I, for a lack of better words, was given a vision of sorts that was most disturbing. It still haunts me even now.
Trust nothing you saw in there, for the only thing that lies in the abyss is evil and lies.
I can assure you that what I saw at the very least was evil. Whether or not it is a lie, in either case, it was most distressing, sir.
He seems curious as what you want from him to do about it.
Well, I'm looking for directions in terms of are there any tomes, any books, any scrolls that might contain literature, even those of legends that might be able to provide more insight about what these affairs could have been or could be alluding to.
You seek knowledge of the black arts. Between this, the abyss, and the word of Morgana, I question your motives. Although you do not seem to be the evil sort, I will not aid you in this pursuit.
Might you be able to tell us how that we can get to Quinesh then?
Quinesh is but a short boat ride from here. If you look on your map.
Yeah, where is the what is the
Northeast.
library called again?
Logwyn, Library of Logwyn. Okay, Logwyn is on the west side of the map 3 on the islands, the island nation of Killian.
Okay, yeah.
For some reason, I can't find my maps anymore.
I'm looking for it right.
Yeah, we would have to cross over because Logwyn's on an island, and then there's basically a forest separating us from the swamp, or there's some rivers we could go through and stuff like that.
Looking at the picture right now.
There are many ships that leave the Killian port. Surely one could take you to Freemar.
Perhaps.
Thank you, sir.
You may stay the night in the dormitory.
Thank you.
Thank you. Much appreciated. We're going
Yes,
to...
thank you. Okay. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can or should say. Can't think of anything, though.
You guys wanted to learn about what was it again?
Well, things regarding...
All I was curious about was the word of Morgana. I think he wanted to know more about the chick that was
Could we ask more about the wheelman if he knows about it?
referred to it as a fairy tale, so I can't imagine he'll be too welcome to speak about it.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, I'm one word Morgana, the other one's just about my issues, my problem being this window to the abyss sort of thing.
Yeah, didn't like the priest suggest that you might find knowledge about that there?
Yes.
Knowledge about what?
About his curse. I was just trying to figure it out because I remember there being some mention of this library.
I'm just debating whether I should show him the scar or not.
you know what? You wanted to find out more about it. This is the opportunity.
That'll do it. Well, just to kind of show you how much I personally have invested in trying to resolve any evil or eliminate any evil, I bare my chest to him so he can see the scar from the Scorpion Queen on my chest.
Garrett
Okay.
flashes him.
You basically just flashed him, yeah.
Good job, Garrett.
But
Stop!
He says, so, you have seen a god up close and personal then. Very few on this world can say such things.
and I barely survived a strike through the heart from her. Yes.
Why don't you
Okay,
tell him about the
he's still kind
voices
of curious
in your
what. He's still kind of curious what you want.
head? Tell him
yeah,
about the voices in your head and how you want to get rid of them.
Well, this, I believe, is related to what I was mentioning earlier about the visions I saw. I'm trying to seek a way to eliminate this possible influence that might be slowly taking over me. Is that another diplomacy, or is that just...
I'm trying to think of a decent answer to your question, actually.
That's okay.
Let's see.
Guards, kill him!
No.
So, guys, it looks like we'll get to go to Fremar like I wanted to. Hooray.
Yeah. You were trying to go to Freemar. Yay.
He was like, no, that's like 3 weeks away. Why would you do that? I don't know.
Sailing, sailing over the boundary main, where many stormy winds shall blow.
I hope we run into pirates.
Arr!
The butt raping kind or the Somali kind?
Somalian pirates, we.
The Somalian butt rape kind.
Oh, oof.
He thinks on this for a while. He says, the only legend that I can think of that might suit your case would be the font of ambrosia. As legend has it, and I remind you this is only legend, that the font of ambrosia, if one were to bathe in its waters, would cleanse the taint on anyone's soul, cure any curse, remove disease, restore youth, that sort of thing. The legend holds that it is the source of the Damrasil River, although many people have sought it out and not been able to find it. If that story aids you in any way, well, it is yours to have. But I would not put stock in such things.
Do you think this guy's...
Aside from that, my best advice would be to seek out a powerful cleric, if any still exist, and see if they have any way of removing this stain from you.
Sketch dropped.
Curiously, Lord Selvin, I would be curious to know if you know of anywhere where we might be able to procure a resurrection.
Resurrection? Truly you do seek myths and legends, sir. That power has long ago left this world. There are very few who practice magics of that sort. If indeed anyone ever had practiced such magics.
Perhaps you've heard stories of...
Oh, yes. Before the gods abandoned us, there were many stories of people who could wield such powers to bring the dead back to life. Now, the only people who could do such things are practitioners of the black arts, necromancers and the like, and I doubt you wish those arts to be worked on whoever you wish to be raised.
I don't know, he was kind of a dick.
I'm going to...
hey, DM, just to jump in real quick. Where's the river he spoke about? Is that on the maps?
Oh, the Damrasil River? Yeah, hang on. It would be... I have to open my other map. It's not on this map.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find it.
Sorry
Yeah,
about that.
I got all four of them open.
Yeah, yours does not have the rivers marked. Actually, mine doesn't either. I had to do it by hand.
Well, which map would it be in?
I'm looking. I think it's on 4.
I'm guessing just because there's a number of rivers that originate from there. It's probably near the Unholy Forest.
Yeah, actually, yeah. It's the river that extends south from the Unholy Forest, somewhere in the Mokos Mountains.
Okay. Well, which actually, hey, that's kind of, we could make a trek to there. Cool. All right.
Maybe later.
Maybe later, because we still have to cross near the fiery plains. That's scary.
Don't worry. I'll protect us or go Satan and kill everyone. One or the other.
I'm going to hold up
Yeah, I
the...
don't think Satan's going to be helping assist us get to the place where we're going to cure you of your disease.
Sure will. Sure.
I'm going to hold up the astrolabe again, and I'm going to say, you recognize astrolabe, what you know about it.
He says the astrolabe of Arcas is only one of the most legendary artifacts to originate from the kingdom of Sarmanath. Word is it was gifted to the king by the gods of the seas themselves. It granted him unerring navigation. He could summon the wind to fill his sails at any time, and he could also consult the gods for wisdom on decisions, that sort of thing.
How do we use it?
I'll die.
How indeed would one use such a thing?
Oh, okay. Well, figured I ask. Well.
He says he does know. He's like,
Yeah, I know.
I'll figure it out. Maybe. No.
I'll smack it against the sails. It'll work.
Yeah, I need to reconnect to the server. I'll just do that right now.
So I should keep this safe.
To say the very least, yes, Victor.
This is if it still holds power. It's indeed a potent artifact.
Oh, I think it does.
Well, you were kind of hit on the head, weren't you?
Oh wow! Why'd you boot me?
Did I boot you? I'm sorry. I saw.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw Victor twice. I just reconnect.
Why you boot Sean?
There we go.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I booted the wrong Garrett. Sorry.
Yeah. That's okay. I'm good now. Okay. Well, again, thank you greatly for allowing us a place to rest for the night.
Yeah, it's really appreciated. Sorry about the mess with the fountain. Didn't really think we'd land in there.
Yes, but please be gone by the morning. I simply hope that whatever evil you pursue does not follow you here.
I would not wish any of that to happen to you, sir.
I don't suspect they have any idea where we are.
Every place we go, it fucking burns. We're screwed.
Well, anyways, is it possible for us to say go to when we're like in more private quarters to discuss general plans of what to do next?
We should probably take our leave.
Yes.
Okay, seriously, chat room, the game is like the stupidest internet meme ever to exist.
It is. So much
You sound like an asshole. Maybe that's what you're going for. I don't know, but anyway.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Mr. Head Librarian, sir. I don't know what your title is, but really very well appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly offers us light into our situation. Where can we find these dorms?
It's the only other building in the campus.
There. Yeah.
Oh, well,
All right.
Here we go.
Well,
He calls for the guard who returns your gear.
okay, and we head for the dormitory for. Okay. When will be considered that we're in a safe enough location to discuss things a little bit more openly without people thinking even more suspiciously of us?
I guess we're in one of the dorm rooms.
Somebody kicked the game.
The game is a horrible rapper.
The game lost.
Change your name.
All right. So you find the dormitory, and it seems they were already told of your arrival. They've prepared a guest room for you. And there you can rest. They provide food.
Ooh.
And it seems like you have many stories to share with one another.
Yes.
Actually, the room we're in, can I inspect it for any sort of like listening devices?
Oh, the bugs?
Actually,
Sure.
Yeah. Can I?
that would be. Would that be a thievery check?
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Perception.
gonna do it anyway because I'm trained in thievery. So.
Dogs, they like food.
Let me try it. Let me try it. Nope.
Botch.
It appears to be a standard dormitory with very little of interest. It appears to be very Spartan, a simple bed and a dresser to hold clothes in. Oh, beds, multiple plural. Yeah.
Well, to say the least, looks like we have a few choices in front of us in terms of what we should do and how to go about doing it. Would you all agree?
I only see one option, the Ward of Morgana. If we ever want to avoid being known as Kingslayers with an entire kingdom after us, our best chance is to free the king.
I think that's one thing that we should do, but I believe that's just merely a small piece in a grander, let's say, puzzle of conflict that is forming.
I don't know who the hell the Kingslayers are. It ain't me.
No, you're just the guy who started up the genocide.
You don't know anything about that, no, do you?
Yeah.
That's why I said it out of character.
Oh, okay.
There was no Russian accent, clearly out of character.
Sorry.
Yeah. So
I guess we should head to this Killian place and then grab a boat.
that's I believe regardless of where we're going next, that's probably the first thing we should do.
Oh, okay.
I would be interested, of course, of searching for this, well, fountain. But
I'd be interested in setting up a watch tonight, just to keep an eye on these guys who are a little too curious about us.
I don't trust these book learning people.
Oh, fuck it! I don't trust anyone now. Are you kidding me?
He's like, I'm gonna keep an eye out for the halflings.
And the elves.
And the
And the
elves.
scholars.
This next slot thing is kind of weird.
It's what?
Well, I'm trying to figure out what the heck to do with the astrolabe because it's like a necklace, but I've already got the amulet of health thing.
You can give it to someone else who doesn't have a necklace on.
well, I don't. Well, like, what is it?
I've got the amulet of health, which is like 5 resistance to poison and +1 to fort, reflex, and wisdom and will.
that
And
would be...
then the astrolabe.
Well, do you want me to investigate the astrolabe at all? And see if I can try
Yeah,
to...
if you guys want to try and figure out what the thing does, then yeah, go right ahead.
Just,
What would-
for God's sakes, don't botch and break it.
I mean, I guess this is something that would take time to investigate and understand more deeply, I would suspect, correct, Spoony?
Yeah.
So it would be just one check alone that figures that, like, oh, I can travel anywhere.
Right.
While you guys do that, I'm going to catch a head on a good night's sleep and go to bed.
You do that. You do that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't looking at the the rolls.
Oh, I mean, like that. I was just throwing out a random roll earlier on. But let's see. Well, if there's anything I can't, should I do anything at the moment regarding the astrolabe, or should it just be in terms of roll, or are we just
Try to
going
roll Arcana? Yeah.
Okay, well, here we go. 28.
Okay.
In terms of understanding, but I guess how it works. And
You figure that this is a very specific magical implement for use in a number of rituals, and if you know what the rituals are, you can cast them. You understand?
yes.
So it's kind of a very specific set of rituals, but you do not know what they are yet.
Well, I can only assume them. I can assume them to be travel based, but I don't know which ones of the many travel related ones there are.
Yeah, the guy said that he could summon wind. He could never be escaped. And he could summon. He could consult with the gods for their wisdom.
Yes. Well, my knowledge of rituals is not that great at the moment. I can research into other ones, but until I come across ones that are more related to this artifact, I might not be able to utilize it that well. Needless to say, I think as much of a political disaster this thing would cause for us, I think for our own self-interest and survival for the time being, it was best that we picked this item up when we did.
I'll take precautions to make sure that it's kept safe.
Okay.
And might I have that amulet of health, Victor? Unless someone else needs it.
Wait, why are you giving away the amulet of health?
Hang on a second, I'm skipping.
Oh, I thought you were asking if someone else wanted that, or...
No, we should definitely keep that on our defender.
Okay.
You know what? We should go to the Obsidian Fortress and kill everything there.
That might be a little bit beyond our level.
And Chris is quiet again.
Can you try like restarting Skype, Chris?
Yeah, I can do it.
Okay, well, let's see. So I guess...
We're just waiting for Chris to come back.
Yeah,
Right,
Chris,
yeah, basically.
Does Nick drop too?
Yay, Skype beta. It's like, well, at least getting, well, Our escape definitely was in those catacombs.
So Spoony, in the context of everything here, I basically, I was basically at the tavern getting those two half elves imprisoned, and then I appeared.
Yeah.
Okay.
Skype beta upgrade today.
Are you
You were up to no good.
you little rascal, you?
I was drinking. What do you want?
But anyways, let me think. What else?
I really hope when we return to Sarmanath, there's like fucking elf slave camps.
Oh my god.
You are such a bastard. But anyways, this is definitely just
He
creating.
didn't cause a genocide. He just caused a riot.
Yeah. A genocidal riot.
Did he just reveal that he killed all the elves?
No.
No.
You said you didn't cause genocide, just a riot.
What happened to Nick?
He dropped.
Okay.
He droops. Sky Beta for the win.
I don't think he's using the beta.
I'm just saying Sky Beta for the win.
So, are we gonna set up a watch like I asked, or am I just
Yes.
an idiot?
Yeah, I'll be part of the watch.
Can't trust.
Are you
this shit. Jeez.
Like, are you ready for the boss?
Do you honestly think I trust anyone in this world now, Noah? Honestly. Like, I'm seriously considering buying some daggers so I can hide them in my shirt sleeves just in case.
That's the spirit. Why is everyone talking to Angry Joe when he hasn't been in the chat room for like a half hour? I don't get it.
Angry Joe's in the chat room?
He was.
Yeah.
Apparently.
I saw him in there.
He's still
He's
there.
just not talking.
Are you still there?
There he is.
Yay! There he is.
Angry Joe. Angry Joe's there.
Let's see what we got.
Okay, who's first watch? I'm guessing Gray is.
Yeah, Gray will go first.
I'll be second.
I'll do third.
Alrighty. I'm gonna roll see if anything happens during the night.
You get attacked by bugbears.
Please,
See,
no
I
rape.
told you a watch was good.
Please, no rape, Ed.
Tentacles break through the walls.
Okay, sorry about that. My computer briefly exploded.
But you were. Mm-hmm. See here.
Okay, nothing occurs during the night to bother you.
Damn it.
Phew, no rape bed.
Rape bed, the bed that rapes.
That rapes. This is it. This is a Phantasmagoria.
So it's morning now, or?
Yes, it is morning, and life at the school, life at the library rather, begins much as it does every day. A bunch of bleary-eyed students shambling out of the dormitory to go study at the library and train in magic and things of such sort.
The library. Okay.
The library.
Those geeks.
The library.
I bet they sit around a table and pretend to be people in office jobs.
Okay, I'm gonna gear up and I'm gonna head out to find one of the guards, ask him how I can get out of here.
Well, there's a road leading out of town, sir.
Yes, let's walk to the
He
nearest
points to the one road.
Well, let's.
I hang my head in shame and walk away down the road.
I get my equipment together
Oh.
and fall along with Gray.
I'm on the
And everyone else. Everyone, let's go.
God bless you.
Indeed, Juliet.
Somebody donated to me a vuvuzela. It sucks. That's cool. I think you're just blowing the vuvuzela whenever you annoy me.
Damn it.
Drop your weapons. No. You don't.
Okay, we'll do it.
That'll be your sign that we done fucked up.
Okay.
So we're gonna head to Killian then, or?
For the
Yes.
fourth time, I re-enter the room.
He re-enters the room again.
Yes, we are going to head to Killian, which is where there's ports, correct, that we can get to Quinesh from.
Yes.
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 Hopefully.
Ones or whatever awaits us.
Yes. Hopefully we aren't known as criminals by the time we get there.
And I
see.
must see if anything.
Want to bet?
I must see if anything troubles you on the road.
Please let there be something that troubles us in the road.
We want to level up.
You want something?
Close.
You want something to trouble you on the road? That's interesting.
Oh.
He's like-
The Rask comes over the horizon. God damn it.
He's like, that's interesting because this area is 5 levels above you.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh crap! This isn't
It's
Oblivion.
like, oh, you're in Terrask territory. How interesting.
Okay, a purple worm, a red elder dragon, and a Tarask all surround you.
Don't worry, guys. I'll take out that Terrask.
Well, this is either going to be the most epic level up ever, or we're all dead. Let's see what happens.
A wild colossal dragon appeared.
No, I just got to check see if anything bothers you,
Nick, use your Master Ball.
and nothing does.
No, I'm
Oh.
saving that from you two.
Can I,
Okay.
can I punch Gray in the face to get enough experience to level up?
No.
Oh,
It takes you most of the day to reach the port of Killian, which is a large, sprawling town.
Question: Do I still have my money from last time that I had the? Was that part of the equipment that we were able to pick up from the dungeon?
Yeah.
Yay!
Wait.
We should find an inn and get some food because I'm hungry.
The
and
town
I'm
itself provides a sharp contrast to the relative affluence of Logwyn. This appears to be the dark mirror image of the particular town. What's the word? Shit.
The foil.
The
Inverse.
proverbial hive of scum and villainy, as it were.
oh
This
God,
one
it's
appears
a
to
town
be-
of idiots.
Yeah, I can't even think of the word proverbial. The economic affluence of this place seems to be much lower. Seems to be very full of poor people. It's a trading
Okay.
port, and you would guess there is quite a lot of illicit trading that goes on in this trading port.
Thank God Joe's not here.
Let's go take out Fisheye, guys.
The place stinks. There's a foul wind of rotting fish and dead meat that wafts up from the town. You're not sure you like it, but you can see there are a number of ships pulled into port.
Sean!
Surely at least one of them could take you out of here.
What?
Nose.
Sorry. I don't know how. Sorry.
All right.
Take the microphone out of your nose.
All right.
This thing's so far away from my face, though.
I'm going to grab Victor and try to see if we can't find a ship that'll take us around or take us out of port.
I'm gonna
Very
look-
well. Now is when you must roll a streetwise check.
Sweet,
Okay.
that's me.
Okay,
What?
please, for the love of God, don't roll poorly.
he botches, rolls a 1.
Somehow you don't know how, but you're now a prostitute. Damn it!
Okay. Do you want me to roll for it, or do you want to roll for it, Victor?
I've got a +6. What do you have?
12.
Oh, you rolled a 12 or it's +12?
I have a plus 12.
How the fuck do you have that?
I'm a half-elf bard that's trained in streetwise. What do you expect?
I don't know. Where does the other 7 come from?
There's only 2 extra points in, and that just comes from one of my feats. But naturally, I have a 10. I just have an extra 12 because I took a feat that gives me a +2 bonus to all
Just
knowledge.
I'll roll to assist.
Just
How's
roll the
that?
goddamn check!
Okay, 18.
I rolled-
Shit! Look at that.
Oh, nice one.
20.
I was better anyway. Fuck you.
Not only do you, Victor just immediately chooses out the ship that's going the exact right way you're going to. He talks to the captain, and sure enough, he goes, actually, I forget the name of the town you're going to. He goes, Vreemar? Aye, we're going to Vreemar. You looking for passage?
Yeah.
He
For
says,
me
well,
and
I'm in a...
5 others.
He says, aye, well, I'm feeling in a charitable mood today. 25 gold for each of you, and I'll take you there safe and sound.
Hmm.
Sounds like a deal to me.
Sounds nice.
All
Game
right.
site check. No. Well,
Yeah, it's not like I know anything about nautical shit, so I don't know if that's a good price or if it's a good shit or any.
How many gold pieces?
25 each.
25 each.
yes.
Could you do a bluff check to be like, maybe we don't have that many?
25 is fairly inexpensive for this sort
Would
of
I
trip.
actually be able to roll an insight check against him?
I rolled a
insight
7.
check to
I
determine
rolled.
what?
Just to make sure this dude isn't seedy. Like,
You can if you want.
Okay.
just trying to make sure this guy is actually honestly about trying to get us to where we need to go.
He's actually a pirate about to do a raid, and he's recruiting us to be his new men.
I just want to make
He's
sure
definitely seedy.
I just want to make sure he's not like going to throw us overboard and just take our money or something.
That's a difficult question to answer. You seem, as long as you don't seem like the folks he could easily throw overboard and take his money, you don't think he would do such a thing.
Can we do it? Can we do an intimidate check then?
I don't want
Sure.
to.
No, I don't want to do it. I don't want to
No.
intimidate here. God, no.
Maybe
Wait,
we could haggle if you want to do that, but
Wait, what are we trying to achieve here, folks?
They're trying not to seem like they're the kind of guys he can just pitch overboard and steal their shit.
Yeah.
is that? I think that might be a streetwise for me, or for
I
those
did
of us who were
26
there.
on insight.
I have a plus
You trying to
1.
intimidate him?
No,
No, I'm not trying to intimidate him.
No.
Yeah, but Chris is, right?
No, my
Chris did
26 was
insight.
for insight.
Oh, that was the insight roll. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So, are you going to haggle or what?
If they want to, all I was trying to do is make sure this dude's not just going to like steal our shit and go. If
I
they're
don't
hack-
think
Maybe you
so.
should ask him if if we if we can get maybe something to eat along the cruise, how long it's going to be, that sort of
Cruise.
We're on a
the
cruise.
love boat.
Oh shit!
I'm on a boat.
thing. I'm on a boat, motherfucker.
just let me know what you want me to ask him, guys, and I'll ask.
I don't care. I give him 25 gold and they get on the boat. I'm so tired.
So that's a good lad. Who else is going aboard?
I'm going to ask him if he's leaving immediately or if we have time before he ships off. Set sail.
We leave just before sundown. That's when they charge us the docking fees. So I'll be leaving before then.
Uh-huh.
What
How
time is
much
it now?
time is it now? Yeah.
It's just afternoon.
No, so
So if I come back here later, I can give you the 25 gold and hop on board.
Aye, that you can.
How long is the journey anyway?
How long? Well, if the winds be favorable, I'd say no longer than a day and a half.
Okay. Any troubles? Maybe like pirates, something like that you've run into in the past?
Well, there's all sorts of unsavory folk about, but I don't think we're likely to run into any trouble. We've got a stout crew aboard. And the right fellas. And hey!
whalers on the moon.
Besides, we've got no cargo of interest. We deliver cargo to the university.
So you're just on a return trip, taking passengers. Cool.
Aye, 'tis true, sir.
You know any places where I could buy maybe some rations, a couple of daggers, a good weapon or two?
Hey, you can buy rations at any number of the stores around here. There's not one I'd recommend over the other. The food around here is a bit gamey, if you take my meaning. By the way, don't drink the water.
How about weapons?
No, really, don't drink the water.
Well, I'm with Gray. I think I'm going to come back later and pay then.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to explore the town with us, they're welcome.
I'll go in with Juliet and just pay my 25 gold now.
I shall go with Grey Victor.
All right.
All right, we'll be back.
We'll
As
be
you guys
back.
get held up, the boat travels without you, and we split the party again.
No, I don't want to do that. I just want to. I just want to go to a shop and restock on rations because I am like almost completely out.
Yeah, I just need some basic supplies at the very least.
Everyone in this chat's so dirty. Everyone immediately goes right to raping this.
Hey,
I know.
left both the female characters on board without any of the men. Yeah.
Well, there's in this enlightened type of fantasy game, there's not really that huge stigma against women on board ships.
He's like, but they are going to rape you.
Yeah.
No, we don't believe women are cursed, but take your dress off.
Here.
Put
Yeah,
a train on this one, lads.
No.
Rape train.
Wow,
Okay, let's explore the town.
that's horrible. Oh, come on. Okay, let's go.
Spoony, is there any place in this town where I could buy like a really large backpack rather than just the average backpack?
A really large backpack.
Like that would something that could hold maybe
A body?
twice. Yeah, maybe a body.
Make a streetwise check.
What's my streetwise? Yeah.
That's
This ain't gonna work out at all.
Victor. Great.
You didn't, but you find a fantastic place that sells onion
Hey.
rings.
You get a man purse.
Great. Mind if I? Do you need something, Gray?
I just need something to eat. That's all. I was just curious if there's a bigger backpack I could have, but other than that, I'm fine.
Just a minute. I'm most displeased with the thing you just did.
Oh,
You did a bad thing.
You asked for a body bag and they arrest you.
You rolled double one.
Let's see.
I should let you know that I have. What do I have that's awesome? No, I don't have anything awesome.
can't they just buy a rock instead of a bad thing? Like, I'll ask for a backpack, I'll pay the 25 gold, they'll give me a rock. Fucking botched the streetwise. What the fuck is wrong with me?
They only sell Vuvuzelas.
You asked for a backpack and they sent you on fire instead.
You asked for a shop that sells really big bags and you get directed off a dock and fall into the water.
You're like, guys, the water here is delicious. As you just start shooting just pure diarrhea.
Pure diarrhea.
Like, not even the result of diarrhea, the actual diarrhea.
just pure unadulterated
Diarrhea from the
plastic.
source.
Yeah.
Pure liquid shit.
Pure Taco Bell.
essence of stomach ache.
Pure diarrhea. I don't know why that was funny.
While leaking cheese.
I can never find the picture I need quickly.
You asked for some high quality rations, you get directed to KFC.
Oh, if Joe's listening in the chat, Chick-fil-A is very overrated.
Chick-fil-A is great. Fuck you.
That's gonna be trouble.
I think he's
I'll start
overpriced.
that right now. I finally went to a Chick-fil-A, got excited, got there. It is average.
It's also overpriced and not open on Sundays.
And fuck a fast food restaurant that has no dollar menu. All right, we're in a recession. God damn it!
Yeah, how dare they focus on good service?
If
Place
Service.
clean.
Bah.
if you go to MagFest again, man, there's a Chick-fil-A like not even a mile from the hotel.
Shitstorm incoming.
Oh god.
I'm waiting for Angry Joe to come in and say his piece.
Oh god. What have you done, Gray?
What have I done? Where?
There's people appearing on the map.
Are there? I
Oh,
can't see.
sorry.
anything.
Hang on.
Oh shit! Hi.
Angry martial artist looking men.
Oh shit! You pissed off the kung fu people.
The Kung Fu merchants.
I'm just looking for a big backpack.
Should we assume that Andraste also got on the boat?
well, you have a leader with you. You have
And
immediately
Rosne
have a
fell
healer.
overboard and drowned.
I think we left Andraste in his
Yeah, we left them in Logwin, so
We don't bother to ask if we can resurrect him. We just like, yeah, loot the body.
I was just say, yeah, but don't
Anyone help me resize these guys to 60 pixels wide?
Yeah, I'll do that.
we'll do. Okay. But yeah.
we need to stop getting in the habit of causing trouble whenever we break up.
Hey, Juliet, guess who gets to level up? Not you.
Aha! Not you!
Unless you're actually causing a fight.
Well, if there is a fight, maybe.
I think we
I
don't
don't
have a
understand
choice.
how you can be that shitty, like, of a streetwise to actually cause, a huge fucking brawl.
Like, hey guys, do you know where I can get a really big bag?
Fuck you! No, murder him!
I'm
All these
assuming he
fucking ninjas come out.
I'm going with my initial theory. Like, it makes it seem like he's planning to kill somebody and wants a bag to hide the body in.
Oh, you're isolating me, you bastard!
I sent the disturbance in the force.
My theory is that he made a racial slur in his comments.
That's far off from me.
I don't see why. See what I mean?
Those fucking
Big-
elves, my
big elf
mother's an elf.
bastard.
What?
Big elf bastards.
So how far away? How far away are us? If anything.
No one's a fan of White Castle. Are you kidding me?
White Castle's so good, though.
it's
Sean's a fan.
It is the only place where you can get diarrhea even faster than Taco Bell.
It
That's
is the
pure
best.
diarrhea
It is.
in the form
It
of
is
meat.
it is the best tasting, worst smelling food.
All right. Gray emerges from an herb shop, wondering why the hell they're not selling him backpacks.
That thing.
Shortly afterward, he runs directly into a group of 3 burly, swarthy men. All of them armed with truncheons and knives.
and pokey things.
One of them says, "Hello, hello.
Hi.
Well, you seem to be a stout lad. Would you like to join the crew of a particularly grand ship?"
Join the crew.
Just wanders into the wrong area.
What'd you say?
The result is that you just kind of wandered into a bad area of town, I guess.
Hello, rape time?
Hello, beautiful.
You want me to join your crew?
Aye, that we do.
What would you have me do?
Well, we'd have you start out as a deck swab, mate. And then, who knows, the opportunities for advancement are grand. So what do you say?
How much will I be getting as a deck swap?
This is what we can discuss that on the ship. Now come along, then.
He's like, I really feel like this is a good idea.
You know what? I don't feel like this is a very good idea. I think Victor Garrett, help!
Get him, boys.
No.
At that point, can we hear that on the ship?
No. This is what Victor and I are doing. Like, I don't know. I think this sage here is it's fairly
Victor
fresh,
will-
but I think they're overpricing this stuff really bad here. Perception check.
Yeah.
Oh shite! Ooh.
Can I roll a perception?
Yeah. Well, you're on the ship. No, you can't hear this.
No. 13, so... Well, the
15.
sea sounds lovely today.
I roll 15.
And Drosty, I'll give you a copper piece if you try the water.
Roll-
Sure
roll-
thing, boys!
At least a 15, you hear him scream.
Oh God! What the hell? Victor, let's take a look. We'll see what the problem is.
You see, mate, this isn't exactly the kind of opportunity we phrase as a question. It's more of an aggressive enrollment scheme.
I'm trying to see if I can peer through the door to see what's happening before I jump out. Is it possible?
Okay, roll initiative between the pirates and Gray.
Alright, 1 second. Am I up at 11 now? I'm still 10. Okay.
Let's see, I gotta roll. These are... there we go.
I'll be right back, gentlemen.
All right. So my initiative is +6 and +0. So those guys go on 13, and the other guys go on 13.
Convenient.
All
So I get to go first, hooray.
right.
And you got a 14, Gray, so you win the initiative.
Yay,
You win, Turkey.
So I guess it's my go then, huh?
Yeah, you're really quiet, dude. The underlings brandish truncheons, and the two guys in the back, who appear to be the guys driving this whole adventure, they draw cutlasses.
Okay, 1 second. Am I still quiet?
Yes.
Yeah.
I should not be quiet. That sucks. All right, 1 second. I'll do this, and then hopefully that fixed it.
Yeah.
Okay. I will. Jesus Christ! I will move 1, 2.
Ouch, Angry Joe is not happy.
Can I move? Is the door open or closed?
Garrett's in the door.
Oh, Garrett's in the door. I will move over here, and I will. I will use Twin Strike against this guy.
Okay.
Is Joe talking to you on Skype or talking about in the chat?
Yeah, he messaged me on Skype. He's like, you know what? I hate you. Why didn't you ask the wheelman about resurrection? You were supposed to have my back. I hate you.
22 and 25 to AC.
Yeah, both hit. You put 2 arrows in the guy, and he drops over dead, screaming, "Ah!"
Huh. Well, that was simple.
These guys.
That was
yeah,
anticlimactic.
the 3 guys must be weak.
I will then declare this guy here my quarry, and end my turn.
Okay. These guys rush forward.
When do I roll initiative for it?
After this round, you will.
Okay.
Okay, so the 2 rabble, the rabble, the attack
Rabble.
clubs, and they gain a +2 power bonus to all defenses. Okay, +6 versus AC. 9 and 18.
18 hits.
Okay, one of the rabble hits you for 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And then the bandit attacks you with his cutlass. Okay, it's +4 versus armor class. 11, no good. Okay, the other guy, he throws a dagger at you, which is +6 versus AC. 24. Okay,
Yeah, that
so
hits.
he strikes you with the dagger for 5 points of damage. And that's
Okay.
my turn. So Garrett and Victor roll initiative. You hear this obviously going on.
Yeah, that's right. I said.
Sounds like we need to help them. 13. God damn.
12. God.
You suck.
like the
Well,
rate
excuse me, princess.
Okay, Victor. Sorry, Gray, go.
Okay.
There we go.
Fuck. I'm a ranger. I can't. I'm gonna draw opportunity attacks. All right. You know what? I'm gonna draw opportunity attacks, and I'll move 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll move back here.
Oh yeah, you are. Okay, so +4 from the one guy.
It's a
18
miss.
from the one guy. Really? Okay, and the
I
2
got a
rabble.
+2 AC against opportunity attacks.
Oh,
No, it's that convenient.
and a
Ah,
crit.
well, 26 crits.
Okay, so that was a bludgeoning weapon.
Conk.
Ow.
Get clunked. That was the table I didn't like. Right. Okay. Just a second.
Pizza.
Ooh, is that?
What's Chinese food? I bet.
This is gonna be a fun little encounter.
Okay, here's the second one for the crit. 1. Lucky hit. Your weapon is broken. You take 4 points of damage.
Holy shit.
Unless it was a magic weapon, in which case it doesn't break.
No, it's broken. Shit.
Well, it won't cost that much to replace it.
No, that's true, but my luck finding the fucking thing. Okay, is that all the opportunity?
Yeah.
Well, then I'm going to take another move, and run away. I will run here, and I will end my turn because. Oh no, I will not end my turn. I will use my. I will wield my battle axe, and then I will end my turn.
Have at thee.
Have at thee.
Hey, 13. Garrett, go. Actually, it's Garrett. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, is opening the door going to cause any problems when I open it?
It's already open. They're not aware of you as at least being a threat.
All right, well, I'm going to use, since we're all grouped together nice and tight, I'm going to use Shout of Triumph against all three of them.
Da da da.
Any bonuses against the attack or no? Or
No, not really.
okay, it's going to be a versus fort. I'm going to begin with, how should I describe them? I'll just go upper left, upper right, then center. So upper left gets 12 versus fort, upper right gets 22 versus fort, and the bottom one gets 22 versus fort.
Hang on. Upper left against fort. 12 hits.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, they all hit. Yeah.
All right, they all hit. Okay, they all get 1d6.
These guys are not the brain trust, you know.
Yeah, they all get 1d6 plus 5 of thunder damage. So they all get 11 damage. And I can push them away 3 squares. So
Okay, the thunder strike knocks them senseless. They're like, ah!
Oh, and let's see, this guy gets pushed away 3 squares this way.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, I'm going to move out into here to clear way for Victor to come out and cause the pain. Actually, 1, 2, 3, I'm going to do about 2, 3, 4. Okay, this will be how far I move. And that will end my turn.
Okay,
All right,
then it's
Victor.
their turn. No, it's their turn.
It's their turn now,
Okay.
because they're on 13. So,
This one sees Garrett come out, all thunder and light, and he says, "Let's get out of here!" And they start running away.
Thank you, Mr. Bard.
So if you let them run, they just get away. If you want to chase them, that's another story.
Victor, what do you want to do? Do you want to chase him?
Dog is a free action. What do you want to do? You see them running.
I look like I'm waiting for any comment from Gray. Actually, 'cause
Alright, you're the one who sees him running, dude. It's your turn.
Mhm.
So it's your call.
I'm just. I mean, I was only doing it because I knew they were directly attacking you. I'm not sure about these other two, about whether I should pursue them, though.
Maybe, God, well, if they run to the ship, if they get a whole crew, people were fucked. So,
That's a good point.
I'd say at least stop them from getting away. I wouldn't necessarily just say outright kill them, but just try to stop them if possible.
Well, in the time it took you to discuss that, they're gone.
Hey.
I was hoping for more snap decision.
Yeah, I wasn't planning for them to run, and I
well, maybe instead of discussing now, we should, be on our way, because I don't want to fucking see this crew.
yeah.
Actually, can I take a quick glance around and see if I see a weapon shop anywhere?
Around here?
Yeah.
We'll see.
Please don't make me do another streetwise check.
No, there is none.
Fuck. I'm
Okay,
scared.
let's go to the ship. We'll figure out something.
Yeah, let's get to the ship and pay our 25 gold and get the hell out of here.
Yes,
And I really hope that crew wasn't from the ship.
that's why I'm worried about.
Oh, that'd be lame. This guy beating us up, Captain. There he
Oh,
is.
there you be!
Oh, there you be.
It's going to be our passenger for the voyage, boyos.
I hate my life.
There you be.
So, do we get even any experience from that?
Yes, you get 93 experience points, the three of you.
Yay!
That'd be 31 each.
Son of a bitch. Okay.
We're so close!
We're 100 away. Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'll give you all of it. I'll give you because you defeated those two guys they ran. So it's 93 plus 250.
Ooh,
Ooh,
those guys are a
343.
lot more.
343. Okay, split 3 ways would be what?
That's 114.
So that puts us to
So close.
Is that so close?
what is it? What is it, Victor? So 22.
Oh, geez, it didn't have what were we at before? Because it deleted the progress when my computer fucked itself up.
We're at 21. Seems like 21.
2115, I believe.
15, yeah.
So we're at 22:29.
God damn it.
How close is that? Like 13?
Like 20.
It's I think it's like 21. I think it's the next level is 2250.
Yeah, so we're 20 experience points away.
Okay, let's get on the ship.
Yes.
I should give you points for just being team players and asking how to free the king. I gave him the Iron Guardians. Although I don't think anyone I think it's like 3 of you who are 20 close. I think the other guys who sat out are like probably like 300 back.
Actually, only 2 of us are 20 close now because it's just Victor and I.
Yeah, because Juliet didn't get that experience.
Yeah, so you'll have to wait.
Okay.
All right.
Back to the Z ship.
Yes, you go to Z ship.
Go to Z ship. I pay my dues and
They didn't
Right.
have backpacks.
pay backpack.
They didn't have giant backpacks.
They got mad.
So it was 25, right?
Apparently backpacks are illegal. Yes. Okay. If there's no other business in town, the captain orders the crew to weigh anchor and they set out to leave.
Well,
And in fact, as soon as you set sail, a very favorable wind blows your way. And even the captain remarks that they're making excellent speed.
Yeah, that's something, huh?
Yeah, actually, usually DMs really lick their chops at a chance to get players on a boat because they get all sorts of chances to use those monsters in the monster manual they never get to use. They go with sea turtle.
Oh, you face a
Enormous-
Hydra.
Yes, the Hydra attacks.
As long as
A horde of troglodytes board your ship.
But no, your trip is very favorable and smooth. You get excellent windage, and you in fact make it in about you make it in a little over a day, which is much better time than the captain was expecting.
Hooray!
No crabs, no pirates.
Didn't even have to invoke it. Huh.
It's funny how that works out. Okay, let me get rid of these guys on the map. And I'll clear the lines. Okay. I made a triangle.
that's badass.
Triangles are awesome.
That's fucking brutal, man.
Brutal.
my question is when we're going to get Joe back in this whole thing in some way.
That's always the question, because the story you gave me for getting Joe back in involves sending a letter back to his homeland, which is
That's
probably
one way.
take quite a while.
Yeah, that's one way. I'm trying to think of any other.
Couldn't it just have been like his, like the idea is that his son's a sword mage, right? So couldn't
Yeah.
his son have been like a student at a Logwain, or even like part of that pirate crew we're a part of? Or that, not the pirate crew, but the ship crew?
It would strain credulity quite a bit. Like, hey, are you guys the guys the Lord Vane? Small world, isn't it?
It'll be bad writing.
I mean, it's not that crazy.
Well,
I mean,
it's kind of why I was resisting the idea of having him related to Lord Vane, just because it was going to take, so long for him to get a message, seek you guys out, and then find you and recognize you on sight. Yeah.
Like, what if he's not related to us, though? Or not related to Lord Vane?
Well, then
Again, I don't want to interrupt the flow.
Decides he wants to go with us because we're adventurers or all cool and sexy like that.
Well, how about this? How about I think about it, and I'll come up with a way to have him rejoin us. And this is a good place as any to break because it's like 9 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
okay.
Break for the night or just for like a...
Yeah, probably break for the night.
End scene.
I mean, again, I was just thinking out loud more or less right there because I agree that this is kind of a good spot to pause for the night if needed, just because we're on the ship. We'll be in a new town at the next session, and then we can go forward from there. So.
Yeah, I mean, Joe says there's no opportunity for me to join. I'm like, the fact that he's related to Lord Vane really complicates things a lot because, that assumes he told you guys where he's from, all these details, and gave Garrett a chance to write a letter to this guy, explain the situation, and you really didn't. Just, if I was watching a movie and this happened, I'd be like, really? Oh, like...
Well, I can't wait to get to Fremar so I can get a new longbow because this sucks. Battle axes blow.
What you say about axes?
You did take your own foot out with one once, though.
Nothing, sir.
But I mean, if we're gonna call it for the night, that's fine by me.
Yeah, we're gonna call for the night.
That's fine.